do with you? Like, the Lord having 12 disciples and you having 9. Like, what the hell does got to do with you? But it is what it is. I was like, okay, whatever. So anyways, I'm waiting for her to ask me for this rose, but she was smart. She was like, I'm not going to. Now, you can be embarrassed because you could ask me to sit at this table and I can say no and I can tell you exactly why. Because at this point, we haven't even had a conversation yet. They just film as soon as we come in the door. I'm being mic'd and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being mic'd. So, yeah, that was just like, long story short, because I still got a lot more to say, but I'm going to say to my close friends because I see right now it's fake blog pages and shit on here already trying to do the most. They just love me. They just love me. Bitches can't make a move without me, but that's just real life. That's why the show canceled. But anyway, so long story short, once I quit this show and once I exposed the show when I went live and everybody talked about it for 2 weeks, TLC was done with. Didn't nobody do a NutriBurst, nothing. Didn't nobody sell a tea. Everybody was done with because everybody know I'm all about integrity and character. I'm not staying with no company. Y'all, I was making $22K a week. I was making $22K a week in TLC. So I'm a bitch really about integrity and character. I'm really about like integrity and character. So when I figured out that they was messing with the back office and only the rich girls was really the ones getting the paycheck because of how they was moving in the back office, I exposed it. Because you're not going to have that on my name. I can't sleep at night knowing y'all fucking people over. And especially knowing I'm part of the influence where I know a lot of people are already taking y'all products because of me. So I shut that shit down. And before I shut it down, I gave them an opportunity as the rich girls to change the shit. They still was trying to do a party to like where it wasn't like really coming out to take accountability. It was like, oh, let's do a director's party and we could do it this way. So they were still trying to make themselves look good. So I said, you know what? That's when I had enough. So I went home. I went to Meek's house. I was asleep. The next morning I woke up and that's when I had it. I don't know what happened between that night and that morning. I got on live. I exposed everything. I packed up my shit. I told Meek I was going. I was leaving home. Next thing I know, Meek came over to her high rise because Meek live about an hour away from her high rise. So Meek came over and I'm like, what's she doing here? Because she live an hour away and she don't move this fast. So that's how I knew like, oh, you already know I'm serious. Okay, got it. So I pack up my shit, tell my assistant call my husband, tell him like book India's ticket. She needs to go. So anyways, long story short, when I exposed everybody and I stopped filming, a lot of people had to pick and choose what side they wanted to be on. Because it was like, you could continue to be on that side and people gonna know, like, you gonna get canceled eventually. Because when it come out and all these lawsuits come out and people expose how y'all moving, y'all gonna get canceled. So if you want to keep it cute, you may want to ride with India and be like, you know what? I'm gonna do the right thing for the people because it's already out there and they know India ain't lying because I'm a receipt queen. So after that, long story short, they were trying to push the show back. The show kept being pushed back. Now, let me tell you this. It would have been great marketing. If they would have kept the show after all that shit, after I exposed them, and they would have kept the show going and dropped that show when it was supposed to drop, it would have been good publicity for the show. Because at that time, I didn't expose them. It's a lot of talk. It's a lot of beef. And then your show was supposed to be dropping. Oh, Portia don't even work for that woman no more. She fired Portia. So Portia was doing all that for her. And now she fired. Which is sad because it show you, like, people will be loyal to you. But when that money come, people act like different people when the money involved. And that's another thing. Like, you got to watch people that move a certain way when it come to money. So anyways. Like I was saying. So when that happened, they kept pushing the show back. If you notice, the show got pushed back 3 or 4 times with different dates. They had dropped a trailer, which was the trailer with me. Because that was like a main part. The only thing that caught your attention was the part that had me in it. Let's just be honest. That's why they had to keep using that same footage for the premiere. They had to keep using that for the little sneak peek of the trailer. Because that was the only thing that kept y'all in tune. That was the only thing y'all reacted off of was seeing me in my face. So anyways, the show kept being pushed back. And the problem with the show being pushed back was they were trying to edit the footage to where they could continue to keep the show out through this last episode so they could drop it. So I came in and show was like, Lifeline, beep. And then when I came in, it was like, beep. But then when I left, it went, beep. It dropped. And they could not keep up with that up here energy because they had this down here energy. So with me not filming no more, it was no way that they could edit the footage to keep it going. Because in reality, all the girls did was fake like each other for the show. Let's just be honest. And everybody wanted to watch that show because of me. Let's just be honest with that too. And that's on, like, that's just the truth. That's the tea. But she knew that because that's why she put me on the show. You put somebody that don't even like you on your show because you knew I was going to be the ratings. You was already on Lifetime. So that was like, okay. To be on Lifetime and be boring, you might as well make a Lifetime movie versus a reality show. So that's what it was. So the show got canceled. So when the whole time when I exposed the business and she say, well, you know, you got to use your enemies as your footstool. She was talking about me, using me as her footstool. She put me on the show to use me as her footstool. Basically, she used me as her footstool basically for her ratings. So she used me for her ratings. But in reality, you feel like you used me. But in reality, I was going to pop off because at the end of the day, little do you know, it was already some people already interested in me. So anyways, the show got canceled because they could not keep up with the energy I left with. And then also, other girls stopped filming. So now they don't have anything. Now I don't have nothing. So now the show is canceled. So now they wasted 6 months of their life recording a full-time job from 8 to 6. Yep. And there's no show. But that's not even the half of it. Like how I found out about the back office, Natalie lying about not having surgery. Like, did y'all not notice Natalie just kept getting bigger and bigger? But she take the products. Like, there's just a lot of stuff that I just feel like I need to go ahead and just clear it out. So that way, because I was quiet. Remember, I was the villain. I was the bad guy. Now, to most people, I was like, okay, the president. It was like India for president because she real. Because I literally shut down a $22K check. Most people would have kept going. $22K a week. They don't care what's going on in the back office. As long as they care about their money being made. So ain't too many bitches going to drop making $22K a week because they have integrity. Let's just be really honest. Let's just start there. Let's just start there. Like, that's like a bitch like y'all be delusional. Like, y'all ain't seen bitches been on products for years and still look the same. And then bitches that be on products that supposedly lose weight, they getting wider and wider. Like, that's how brainwashed y'all be with the internet. And then as soon as a bitch come on here and be real, then I'm the villain. I'm the bad guy. Oh, she's so miserable. But really, I'm just a real bitch telling it all out. Because I could have kept my $22K a week. Bitches ain't making that in a month. Bitches ain't making $22K in 30 days. Let's just be honest. So a lot of y'all that y'all looked up to and thought was so motivating was playing y'all because they was making big paychecks. I mean, there was some girls in there making up to $300K a week off TLC. So you think they're going to drop their $300K a week paychecks to tell y'all the truth? No, they're going to let y'all keep getting played. But where you fucked up was at letting me find out. Y'all should have kept that shit cute. That's the problem. That's where y'all messed up. You messed up when you found the person with integrity figured out what was going on. That's when you messed up. You don't play with people's money. I don't care how much I don't like you. You don't play with nobody's money. You don't play with nobody's money. So yeah, a lot of girls stayed in because of the money. A lot of the girls stayed in for the money. And there's a lot of people that knew that they was robbing y'all and still stayed in for the money. So my little $22K a week, and I ain't gonna say little because $22K a week is a lot. Every 7 days, $22K is a lot. But what I was making, it was girls making way more than that. Way more than that. It was girls making $100K a week. It was girls making $75,000 a week. It was girls making $150K a week. It was girls making $300K a week. Like, it was a lot of girls. So they're, oh no, Tania, them checks is down, Tamia. You ain't seen a TLC product. You ain't seen a competition. You ain't seen a G5. Girl, them girls ain't making no money no more. They not making no money no more. That money shit stopped when I did that live. When I did that live, all that money shit stopped. And that's the problem. People always trying to play with people's influence. Like, she always try to play in my face like, oh, like you was small fry because she didn't make me no millionaire. So to her, I wasn't as valuable because I was already a millionaire before she met me. So for her, I wasn't valuable because I wasn't somebody that she could brag on and say, I made 35 millionaires. So for me, I was not useful. She wanted the girls around her that she felt like she made millionaires. That's why bitches are selling lip gloss, probably selling crack. That's why bitches are selling anything they could think of to put their hands on because they're not making no money with TLC. But you got to remember too, let's just be honest. When bitches was in TLC, y'all coach, y'all visionary was telling y'all, you're not in alignment if you had a boyfriend. Who got a boyfriend? You're not in alignment if you're doing any other business except TLC. Who got more businesses now other than TLC? So y'all got to stop being so gullible over the internet and stop thinking everybody just hating and so mad. My life is good. I'm not a money monster. I don't need billions to feel like I'm happy or to feel like God is blessing me. I know that I'm blessed. $1 million a year is enough for me, to be honest, because I don't live a lifestyle where I need more than make $1 million a year. I have a lot of stuff that's already paid off and done with. So let's just be honest. But the same bitches that was saying, oh, y'all not in alignment. Y'all need to quit y'all 9-to-5 jobs. Y'all need to stop having men. Those are distractions. Y'all need to stop doing y'all little ebooks. Remember when she was mad at Meek because I put Meek and had Meek doing webinars and ebooks, and she told Meek on live in front of all them people about her Meek having those little ebooks and those little webinars. Well, my friend made $300,000 off them little ebooks and them little webinars. But she was always a hating type of female. She made it seem like she wanted to see people win, but I could read all through that. I read all through that not too long after meeting her. But it was I just feel like, yeah, they're not making them numbers no more. You don't see no TLC in your timeline. Ask yourself when the last time you seen TLC in your timeline. You ain't seen it in your timeline. She said, she sure did say all of that. Yes, she did. She said y'all wasn't in alignment. Y'all went to a Girl Hold My Hand event and spent about $5,000 on tickets and didn't learn a thing. Y'all went out with some pink robes. Y'all meditated with child. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Now guess who's selling lip gloss? Guess who's selling whatever they can sell? Guess who's trying to push their brand and they CBD now? Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. They're not making no money no more. But that's what happened when your ego get in the way. That's what happened because I gave them a chance to fix it. Before I left the show, before I exposed what was going on, I gave them a chance to fix it. And the way to fix it was to come clean and say and change it. But no. Nope. They want to do a director's challenge and give somebody else a Rolex and do something where they feel like they appreciate the people that's working hard. Had people buying $2,000 worth of product so they can go ahead and make rank for for they fucking coach to make rank. Yeah, and that's another thing. She put Meek on blast and a few of the other girls on blast at her event. But this is a woman that want to see y'all win. This is a woman but she's fucking embarrassing y'all in front of all these people at her event. That woman is crazy. I did just wait till y'all hear Close Friends when I go live next week in Close Friends. Because literally, this is how these women would sit at the table when this woman was talking at the head of the table. The craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. I had to ask myself, did she put a spell on these bitches? Because I need to get out this house. Because if this is how y'all sitting at the table to listen to her talk, oh baby. Literally, these women would sit at the table like this when she was talking. She at the head of the table. They would just sit like this. And nobody would say a word. And until they was asked to be speak upon. If she ain't calling you, they were not saying a word. So I can't give all the tea. Because I got a whole bunch of shit I got posting Close Friends. But that preview that y'all seen on the preview y'all seen was this preview. This preview. That came from when she said I would not be disrespected. I didn't made 34 millionaires. I would not be disrespected. I didn't make 34 millionaires. Y'all want to know what this face was for? That they used me in the trailer? It was because they was at the table and she was talking. She was saying something. I'm watching all these women with their hands like this, just looking at her like she's really a fucking god. Okay, first and foremost, that's ridiculous. So she said something. I can't remember exactly what she said, but I was like, I spoke up. I basically said, so none of y'all got opinions? Like, none of y'all gonna say nothing? Like, and Natalie told me we don't speak unless she ends it with a period, or she asks, or till she's done talking, or something like that, or something crazy. I forgot what the fat bitch said to me. She said something crazy to me. I'm like, girl, I know you fucking lying. So when I said it, and they were like, this is our visionary and we respect our visionary and blah, blah, blah. I clicked out, because at this point, now you bitches are delusional. Now y'all got me looking like I'm a part of y'all. This bitch ain't gonna talk to me crazy. She can sit here and talk to all y'all disciples, but she ain't gonna talk to me crazy. So when she's talking, I'm looking at her like, who is you talking to? So I straight up asked her. I said, who are you talking to? Because I'm eating my curry at this point. What I'm eating right now is my curry. You know, I had curry with rice, so I'm eating my curry. And you know, it was some pizza with the butter, so I'm eating my curry. So when she's talking crazy and I said whatever I said, who are you talking to? And she said, I'm talking to everybody. I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to everybody. I said, okay, well, carry on. So I went back to eating my fucking curry. And then next thing I know, I say my opinion on what I think and how people should voice up and how everybody's so fake and y'all grown women that's basically letting a grown woman talk to y'all crazy. That's when her daughter jumped in and was like, well, since India has said it and I could agree, I feel the same way. Like, people don't speak up here. Everybody's so fake. It's like blah, blah, blah. Oh, when her daughter spoke up, I felt like, ooh, child, that was just like, ooh, she did not like that. Next thing I know, the little chick, Anna, she gonna whisper in her ear like, she's making you look crazy talking about me. Y'all gotta remember, we filming in a restaurant. People are at like eating at the restaurant, like eating. So her daughter was basically just saying like, I came in here, you made it seem like you wanted to fix this relationship, but yes, you like, soon as I come to the airport, you know, as soon as I come to the airport, you got the camera crew there, like you filming me. So it was like TV. That's basically what her daughter's saying. Like, y'all treat me like I'm a baby because I'm the youngest one in the group. Just saying how she feel finally. Finally, somebody has gave her the courage to be able to say how she feel. Because she's been amongst this group of women where she has not been able to be vocal about how the fuck she feels. Okay? At the end of the day, the girl just wanted her mama. Like, she hated that her mama spent so much time with women that she felt like she could only relate to because she made them millions, that she didn't have that time with her mom. That's all that was. That really is Stormy's Cabaret. So anyways, all that happening, and then that's when she say, I would not be disrespected. And then that's when I get up and say, y'all can take this fucking mic off of me, because this will be Bravo. This won't be Lifetime no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, this will go into fucking VH1 real fucking fast. So I get up, I said, take the mic off of me. I'm telling Meek, like, Meek, you can go ahead and take me home. I can catch an Uber. And then I just got to the rest. It's just so much shit, y'all. I just feel like God is good. Because you did all of that trying to make me look like the bad person, tried to make me look like I was the miserable one, tried to make me look like I was jealous because I wasn't a part of y'all. No, this ain't, y'all thought that tea was something. This ain't